guys, and welcome back to my channel, Cool Games TV, and this content is about a free-to-play sniper build. In this video, we will talk about stat allocation, PvE and PvP equipment, cards, enchantment, PvE and PvP skills, pets, and shadow equipment. Alright guys, so let's start with the stat allocation. So for the stat allocation, our main priority is the dexterity because this is the main source of our damage. This should be maxed out first. So dexterity gives us physical attack, hit, and a bit of haste to lower the cooldown of some of your skills. And once this dexterity is maxed out, so the current points that we can put on the current patch is 90 points, but once the Aldebaran patch comes out, we can put another 10 points, a total of 100 points. But for now, it is a max of 90 points. So once this one is maxed out, you can now start putting some onto lock stat. And lock will boost a bit of our physical attack, and it gives crit and anti-crit. And not only that, it can also boost the triggering rate of the auto falcon as well. Alright guys, so for the secondary stats, you just need to monitor 3 secondary stats. One is the physical attack, since this gives us the main source of our damage, and this is only 18,000 because I am using a certificate. But if I am going to switch it to nostalgic talisman, it will go up to at least 24k to 25k physical attack, and that is a decent physical attack for a free-to-play player. So the second one that we need to monitor is the final attack speed. So currently I have a total of 848% final attack speed. So you just need to click this attack speed here and add this to this one. So the total is 848%. So I still need another 152% final attack speed to make it to 1000 final attack speed. So 1000 is the max final attack speed in ROX. So the third one that we need to monitor is the final crit. So you just need to click crit and then get this one and add it to your advanced stat. So mine is 122%, so this is already decent, so I will maintain this one. So you will need to aim at least 100 to 120% and then maintain it to 120, or you can go over that, but I would suggest to maintain it to 120 because that is already a decent final crit rate. Alright, and let's move now to the PvE equipments. These are the equipments that I'm currently using while doing AFK, grinding, endless tower, and daily instance. But honestly, I would like to tell you that you can use any type of equipments in AFK, grinding, or daily instance as long as you can survive with those equipments. It doesn't really matter what type of equipments you're using. You can use full white set, a blue set, a purple set, whichever set, as long as you can survive. But what I'm currently using is a blue set. So I have like 3 pieces of blue equipments with the same level just to activate the ferocity. It gives me final damage bonus by 2.5%, and it can stack up to 5%. So this is additional damage for me. You can follow this one, or you can just choose whatever set that makes you happy. It doesn't really matter. So my armor is a level 40, so this is not a set for this weapon. So this weapon is only paired with this Imperial Guard's collar. So I have 3 pieces of level 60 blue equipment. So this 200 weapon is already counted as 2 pieces. So I have 3 pieces of level 60 blue equipments just to activate the blue 3 pieces ferocity set effect. And then I chose to have a level 70 accessories and talisman because it gives me the moonlight gift, because this one will help me remove self debuff every 6 seconds and becomes immune to debuffs for 2 seconds, and during this duration it regens 3% max HP every second, and this will help a lot in PvP. But I'm planning to change this matter ring in the future to a dexterity blue ring. And then this boots, this armor, and this one is going to be a Valkyrie set. So please take note that this build is still in progress because I only have limited resources by being a free-to-play player. So the final build for this character in PvE is a full Valkyrie set in armor, boots, and cloak, but I will retain this blue weapon, and then I will be using two blue dexterity rings in the future. But you can actually use whatever equipment you want, since it is just for farming and less tower and instance. It doesn't really matter as long as you can survive, okay? And for my PvP equipments, I am currently using Murphy set, so I am just switching to this sets when I do KVM, Ultimate Showdown, and if ever Guild Wars as well. So this gives higher HP compared to blue and the white set, and the main stats of this set is, as you can see here, PvP. So it shows PvP physical damage reduction, PvP magic damage reduction, and for the refinement, PvP final physical damage reduction, PvP final magic damage reduction. So this set main purpose is for PvP content only. So this is only good for PvP. And you can, for the newbie who doesn't know, you can actually get this one by just doing a guild order. So you should be in a guild. You just need to do guild orders every day to have guild tokens. So once you have plenty of guild tokens, you can just exchange them to this NPC. So that is 540 guild tokens per piece of the Murphy set. But if you don't want to use this Murphy set, there is another alternatives. I can suggest the full white level 70 Moonlight set. You can get the longbow, armor, cloak, and boots of this level 70 full white Moonlight set to maximize the set effect. So instead of having immunity to the debuffs for 2 seconds, if you have 8 pieces, that will be 4 seconds. So you can be immune to stun, to freeze, and any other debuffs. So this will save you in PvP. And for the card recommendations, let's start with the weapon cards. You can use Scale Worker or Magnolia card in early game, then change them later to Anubis or Raedric Archer card to boost your final crit rate. And then once your final crit is at least 120% without Anubis or Raedric Archer card, you can now start using different weapon cards like Requiem card to boost your fire property attack, or you can use Wolf card or Sting card to have more final attack speed if you still lack a lot of final attack speed. But do that only if you already have 120% final crit without the need of crit cards, okay? And for the armor cards in early game, you can use Mater card for boots, Hold card for cloak, Sasquatch card for armor to boost your HP. And then you can change them to Dagger Wielding Goblin card for boots, Marionette card for the cloak, and lastly, Sky Petite card for the armor. So if you have an extra HP card, keep them for now. Do not dismantle them, because once the Aldebaran patch comes in, we're going to have an extra elite card slot here, so you can put another HP card. So keep those extra HP card for now. Do not dismantle them, okay? And for the accessories and talisman cards, I recommend using Marine Spear card in early game, which gives us final physical damage bonus. You can put it on your talismans and accessories, and then you can change them later to Bloody Knight card. Once you get them, it will give us crit damage bonus. So you can use triple Bloody Knight card. But if you have an extra Marine Spear card or Bloody Knight card, keep them for now. Do not dismantle them. Once again, once the Aldebaran patch is available, we're going to have an additional elite card slot here. You can put Bloody Knight card plus Marine Spear card on one accessory and talisman, or you can do both Bloody Knight card, a double Bloody Knight card on each accessories and talisman in the future. Okay. And for the headgear, you can use Marduk card in early game, and that is the cheapest version. It gives final physical damage bonus as well. But if you're able to get Benimaru card, that is better because this gives final physical damage bonus of 8%. This is way better than the Marduk card. But if you don't have a Benimaru card, that's okay. You can use a Marduk card. Okay, a triple Marduk card or a triple Benimaru card will suffice. And for the enchantment, you can go full dexterity enchant in Frontera, armors, weapon, accessories, and talisman, all full dex. Or if you can afford it, you can choose the Pion dex enchant for all of your equipments. The second option is full dex for weapon and armors, either Frontera or Pion. And then for the accessories and talisman, you can do the Islut enchantment, choose the fire enhancement. You can get a total of 90% fire enhancement for accessories and talisman, and it should be comboed with triple Requiem card to get a total of 120% fire enhance. So that is a great fire attack booster in the future. And for the skill recommendation, let's start with the PvE skill tree. These are the skills that I'm currently using while doing AFK farming, daily instance, or endless tower. So I did not put any points in double strafe or arrow shower, but in early game you can max out double strafe and arrow shower and then remove them later to get an extra skill point. So I did not put any on charge arrow because we don't need to stun monsters, but you should max out Owl's Eye to get Dex, Vulture's Eye, Elemental Arrow, and then for the Hunter skill tree, Improved Concentration should be max, Falcon Mastery max, Blitzbit max, Steelcrow max, Beastbane max, and Focus Shot is maxed out as well. And for the Sniper skill tree, Windwalk is maxed out, True Sight max, and then Ace Tamer max, Wild Awakening max, Sharpshooting max, Multi-Firing you can just put 5 points if you want to, and then Trap Research to get an extra intelligence. So we have an extra skill points, that is why we can put some on Trap Research and multi-firing. And for the PvP skill recommendation, these are the skills that I'm currently using when doing any PvP contents like KVM. Start with Charge Arrow, it should be max so that we can get a stun skill, and then Owl's Eye should be max, Vulture's Eye, Elemental Arrow should be max. And for the Hunter skill tree, Improve Concentration max, Falcon Mastery should be max, Blitzbit you can just put 1 points for now. Beastbane, we don't need this one, that's why I did not put any points because it doesn't have any effect on players. Steelcrow, max this one in the future if you have an extra skill points. Focus Shot is max as well. And for the Sniper skill tree, Windwalk is max to get extra movement speed and dodge. True Sight is max. Falcon Assault, you can just put one for now and then increase it later once you get an extra skill points. Intimidation should be max so that our Falcon Assault and Blitzbit can get an extra stun effect, so you will get a chance to stun the enemy when you're using Falcon Assault and Blitzbit in PvP. So Intimidation should be max. Ace Tamer and Wild Awakening should be max. Trap Research max as well. Multi-Firing, just upgrade it to 5 just to unlock the Sharpshooting, and then Sharpshooting should be max as well. That's for the PvP skill tree. And for the pet recommendation, I do recommend getting a Lunatic because we're after this stat, the crit stat, and the Grasshopper because we are after the crit and attack speed stat. We can also try getting Yo-Yo, but this is a blue pet. It is harder to get, but it gives crit damage bonus and final attack speed. We're after those stats as well. And Once we evolve this Lunatic to Eclipse, we can get final crit and physical lifesteal along with other stats. And once this Grasshopper evolved to a Rocker, we can get final crit and final attack speed along with this stats. So if you're able to get Fairy Rabbit and Slime Pet, those pets are good pets as well, and they're useful in PvP. And for my shadow equipment or shadow weapon, let's start in inscription. So if you have a limited resources or materials like me, we should be focusing on these skills first. We should max out final attack speed and crit damage bonus first. So once these two skills are maxed out, we can then add skill points to crit, physical damage bonus, luck, agility, and everything here. So we should be focusing on these two skills first since we have limited resources, but we are going to max out everything here in the future. And then in Pioneer, we should focus first on final crit and physical lifesteal along with the final physical damage bonus. And if we have extra skill points, that's the time we add to attack speed, physical attack, and so on. And for bound skills, I am using improved concentration so that I can have a final attack speed. So I'm getting a 75% for a level 4 improved concentration here. And for engrave, I am currently using the falconry mastery because it increases the trigger rate effect of the falconry mastery. So the auto blitz is always triggering. And validation, I am currently using this true sight because it extends the effective time of the true sight and it increases the final physical damage bonus of the true sight as well. And there you go, guys. Those are the basic things that you need to know about this free-to-play critical sniper build. So as you can see, I did not include any MVP or mini cards here or any gold equipments because as a free-to-play player, those equipments and cards are super hard to get. Me personally, I don't do top ups, I don't do VIP, so I don't have any MVP or mini cards. So everyone can achieve this type of build. So if you have any questions, don't be shy, comment down below, and I am super active on replying on those comments. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you will be updated on my every upload. And that is all for today, and you have a great day. Bye bye.